Okay, welcome to Amya channel. Today we are doing real number last session. Okay, real number last session. Whatever doubts are there, you ask today. And most important thing is some that variable related questions. Some children are still having problem. So I'm going to clear that problem. Last class we were discussing one question, and many have doubt related to that. Let's see how to solve that question. I have to start polynomial. Okay, a question was n square minus 1 is divisible by 8. How many of you have not understood n square minus 1 was divisible by 8? It was exactly I have solved and sent in group. Please tell me you have understood or not. That video is available how I have solved. First, I have discussed that n square minus 1 is first you need an odd number. Odd number minus odd number will only be giving you even number. Okay, so n square minus 1. When you are taking n square minus 1, n square minus 1. So this question already we have discussed. That is, if you are taking 3, so 3 square is 9, 9 minus 1 is 8, and 8 is divisible by exactly 8. Then n square is equal to, if n you will take equal to 1, then 1 minus 1 will become equal to 0, and then 1 minus 1 will become equal to 0, then 0 is divisible by 8. That means for every odd integer, it is exactly divisible by 8. All the odd integers are exactly divisible by 8. This is one of a very important question, and that's why I have discussed it in last class also. I'm discussing it now also. I've discussed it in last class. I'm now discussing now also. So now so let n is equal to, take n can any odd integer. So n can either be 2m plus 1, or n can be 2m plus 3, or n can be 2m plus 5, any odd integer. Okay, so now what you have to do, condition given is n square minus 1. So now take 2m plus 1 whole square minus 1. Now square it will become 4m square plus 1 plus 4m. Abhirami, are you there? 4m square plus 4m. Now 4 is coming, m is coming. You had doubt in this question now? Now beta, here two consecutive number is there. Product of two consecutive number is always even number. Product of two consecutive integer is always an even number. So here it will become 2r. How it came 2r? Since product of two consecutive integer is even number. Let us take it 2r equal to m plus 1. Means we are supposing here that instead of m plus 1, we can keep 2r. Why we can keep 2r? Look here. I'm not going by hit and trial method. That is not everywhere acceptable. So here you have to understand this point. m plus 1. It is a general variable. So if you are writing instead of m any value, give me any value of m. Chalo, give in chat box any value of m. Give me any value of m fast. Tell me whatever value. 6 you write. Okay. 6, then another number will become 6 plus 1. So it is coming 6 into 7. Now 6 is what? Even number. So 6 sevens are 42. Isn't it coming an even number? And here, more or less, if you have to solve from here, you can write 6 as 2 into 3 into 7. So that is 2 into 21. So this 21 can be coming as R and 2 even number. So that is what I told. How x came, that is multiplication. I didn't wrote x here, it is multiplication beta. That is 4 into 2r will be exactly there, because beta what I have done is I converted m plus 1 as 2r. I converted m plus 1 is equal to 2r, so it is exactly coming as m into 2r. So here m into m plus 1 is consecutive number, m plus 1. You put any value there, you put any value there instead of m, you will be checking that a continuous number is coming. 6 7, if you are keeping 5 Renu, then it is coming 5 and 6. Again 6 as an even number. When always an even number multiplied to odd number, it will always give you an even number. Multiply and check itself. If you are taking m as 3, okay, Sudarshan value I am taking, then another number will become 4. 3 into 4, and 4 is having multiple of 2. 4 is what? Multiple of 2. 6 is what? Multiple of 2. So 2 will be coming out, and then whatever number will be left, that you can consider as r. Now understood or not? Tell me. Now understood, Abhirami. Because of that only, beta, we have taken here 2r. Now you have to understand this. Morning studying maths means very jolly for me. Easiest subject. Okay. Now that means what, beta? It is coming to 8r, which is divisible by 8. Which is exactly divisible by 8. Now go for 2m plus 1. Try on your own. I have checked for 2m plus 1. Now you are going to check for 2m plus 3 and 2m plus 5. Go for it. Try. See, the best way to study maths is play with maths. Keep it as a simple subject which can be solved. Okay. So now again try. You itself put the value 2m plus 3 whole square minus 1. Then what this one will become? 2m plus 3 will become beta 2m whole square plus 3 whole square plus 2 into 2m into 3 minus 1. So this one will become 4m square plus 9 minus 1 plus 2 2 is 4, 4 3 is 12, 12m. So here it is coming 4m square plus 8m plus 12m. So better take plus 8 okay, plus 8, and then take 4 out. What you are getting inside? M square plus 2 plus 3m. Now find factorization of it. 4 m square plus 3m plus 2. Children, you know factorization. Last year you have studied factorization. Ajay, m square 3m. That means it will become 2m plus m plus 2. So look here, how I have written middle split. Those children who are not knowing middle split, for you I am teaching one time. M square plus 3m plus 2 is there, beta. Now you have to see here coefficient of m. What is the coefficient of m here? Nothing written means 1. And what is constant is 2. Now arrange these two in such a way so that you can get 3. And the best way is to add. Now this one will become m square plus 2m plus m. So now take m common, it will become m plus 2 and 1 m plus 2. Now look here, now m plus 2 m plus 2, so take out m plus 2 common. What left inside is m plus 1. Now beta again m plus 1 and m plus 2 are consecutive numbers. You put any value there and check. You put any value of m. You keep m value as 1, it will come 1 plus 1 2 and 2 and 3. They are consecutive numbers. And product of two consecutive number is Mohan. What is the product of two consecutive number? Quickly tell me the answer. Today Rahul didn't join. Rahul, I think he's not knowing Zoom app password. Mohan, give him beta. Product of two consecutive even number is product of two, since it is exactly m plus 1 into m plus 2 is exactly even. That I'm not writing product of, because I know you can write that. Now where we can write it, 4 into 2m or 4 into 2q, where 2q is equal to m plus 1 into m plus 2. That means product of two consecutive integer. Again, it is giving you 8q, and 8q is divisible by 8. 8q is divisible by 8. So may I trust you all that you will be able to solve these type of questions? Okay, quickly tell me, beta. Now you will be able to solve these type of questions. Yes, Shivatsana is telling yes. Very good, beta. Okay, Ajay is telling yes, I can. Kavya is telling, Mustafa is telling, Sudarshan is telling, Abhiram is telling. Okay, beta. What about Kamya and all? Janani, where are you all today? Not answering, beta. Okay. Good morning. Mohan is telling yes. Yes, beta. That is what you should first think, that you are studying for yourself. Yain is telling yes. Sarin is telling yes. Very good, beta. Yes, you have to, and you have to practice, beta. Here, this part is exactly based on practice. Did you understood what I have done here, Annie? How I have solved this variable related question? Did you understood how I have done here? Okay, one question is there. This question came in CBSE 2012. First, whatever doubt you are having now, I have to clear your doubt. Then only you will work flawless. And for that, I have to give you some more questions. Fine. Now look here, beta. Next question is, show that any positive odd integer is of the form is of the form 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3, where q is some integer. Okay, show that any positive odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1, 4q plus 3, where q is some integer. Now, what do you have to, after seeing the question, should I be scared? Okay, I'll be giving better, no problem. I gave you some questions, better. There are some typical questions which we are going to do. So first you see this pattern question. I think this pattern question also we have solved one or two questions, but children are still having doubt. Okay, are you writing? You are writing in note, but you are not understanding the pattern. That is the problem. But I want my child to understand everything, pattern also. Now, beta, first thing, first you don't think that you are solving real number. Okay, so first take out from your brain that it is a tough section. There should be a strategy to solve it. Okay, what they are telling, show that any positive odd integer. First, tell me numbers of some positive odd integer. Very good, Sudarshan. Sudarshan is having some very good techniques. He's telling let A is equal to 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. Correct only, Sudarshan. So here, first beta, any positive odd integer. Can you tell me number, any positive odd integer? Any positive odd integer. Okay, I'm taking Abhirami's number, Nitesh number, Sudarshan number, I'm taking Mohan number, everyone's number I'm writing because I want you to first understand. So Mohan has given me a cluster of numbers that is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So out of this, I can take any one of the number. So since he has given me more numbers, I'm going to check his one. So question is telling, show that any positive odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. Always this positive odd integers will always be represented as 4q plus 1. Listen to my words. These odd integers are always be represented in the form of 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. Okay. Now, why I told you all to give me integers and you started giving me integer, and why I have taken only Mohan's number. What is the reason behind? Mohan is my favorite student? No, exactly all of you are saying, but Mohan did a very clever attempt. He gave me 5 numbers. Okay, he gave me more selected numbers and he told, Auntie, I'm giving you 5 numbers and now it is your selection which one you want to take. But whenever you will take any one of the number, Auntie, all these numbers, among this, any one number if you will pick, it will satisfy 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. Now you've understood why I have taken Mohan number, because he has given me 5 odd integers and among this any single odd integer if I will pick, it will satisfy 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. I hope everybody understood. Prathamesh understood? Quickly give me response. Correct only, Mustafa. It is a positive integer. That is a very important point. It is a positive integer, beta. So first thing, it is a positive integer. So one part is over. We Kavya is telling, yes, beta. That means what? Any single positive odd integer, it should be capable of proving that it is 4q plus 1 and 4q plus 3. Annie, now you tell, beta, did you understood this question first? So first work is to understand the question. And that's why I told you to give numbers. So that now my children can understand how to attempt the question. Very good, Mohan. Very good, Kavya. So tell me first, Annie, did you understood why I asked to give numbers? Prathamesh understood, beta? So Prathamesh, Annie, if you will give me a cluster of number. Okay, Ajay, do one thing. Take a screenshot of that and send in WhatsApp in class group. Fine. So now, beta, you know division algorithm. You know what, beta? Division algorithm. Now, what is division algorithm? That is Euclid division algorithm. Euclid division algorithm, everybody is knowing. First, we understood the question that any positive odd integer must be represented in 4q plus 1 form. Now, beta, there is only one way. Very good, Kavya. V Kavya is telling. Where is S Kavya? Good morning, S Kavya. Good morning, S Kavya. Good morning, Sri Bhavani. Quickly say me good morning if you are there in the group. I'm checking attendance. Okay, Sri Bhavani, good morning. Where is S Kavya? Because she used to answer nicely, now she's not answering. Okay. Tell her to be regular. So look here, beta, understand this very nicely that beta here Euclid division algorithm. So beta, there is only one way to go inside. If somebody will tell you how to go inside your school, you will say, Auntie, it is very simple. First, I will go to my school gate will be open, then only I will go inside. Here also, to solve this question, only one way to solve, and that is to take Euclid division algorithm. Okay, so we will be using, so whenever show type these questions are coming, Correct only, but correct only, Sudarshan. You substitute q there, you will be getting 4q plus the first. You have not understood still question. Wait. I'll solve it and look. Just I'll first start solving. By Euclid's division algorithm, you know that A is equal to BQ plus R. Okay. Now condition for R restriction is, okay, condition for R restriction is R should always lie between, for here, what should be the restriction for R? Can anybody tell me what should be the restriction for R, beta? Because here in the question it is written 4Q. What is written here? 4Q. So R should lie between 0 to 3. So here, so that means R can either be 0, 1, 2, 3. So what I told you, first you have to start with Euclid division algorithm. So when you started with the Euclid division algorithm, you wrote dividend is equal to divisor into question plus remainder. And then you are stricting remainder. By seeing the question, you have to strict the remainder. You see here again and again, I am telling that this is 4. So remainder will be always less than 4. Remainder will be always, because beta, what is divisor? Again and again I'm telling, remainder should always be less than divisor. And here 4 is divisor. What is there 4 is? 4 is divisor. Okay. What is there 4 is? 4 is exactly divisor. I repeat, 4 is divisor. Beta, why? Because they are telling always it is written as 4q plus 1. So beta, 4 is what? 4 is divisor. Q is question. 1 is remainder. So what can be remainder? Remainder can either be 1, remainder can be 0, remainder can be 2, remainder can be 3. Now one by one we will start seeing that is it exactly so, is it exactly coming. So first what we will write? We will write A is equal to 4Q. Okay. We can write A is equal to 4Q, and then either also we can write A is equal to 4Q plus 1, or we can write A is equal to 4Q plus 2, and then we can write also A is equal to 4Q plus 3. Beta, dividend is equal to divisor into question plus remainder. So either remainder can be 0, remainder can be 1, remainder can be 2, and remainder can be 3. They told it will always be there. So exactly when you will prove these two should come true, rather than that others should come false. Okay. So now what you are going to do? What you are going to do? So first work is, are you going to square it? No, we are not going to square it, because here one very simple thing is given which is exactly making us, okay. Rashmi is telling auntie here 0 1 2 3 will be there. V Kavya is telling even into odd plus odd is odd. Okay beta, that means you have understood the concept. Here look here beta, here it is given even. 4 is what? Even. Okay, now even into question. So it is exactly coming as even number. Even. Why? Because an even number multiplied to any number will give you even number. 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 8 2s are 16, 8 5s are 40. That means whenever an even number multiplied to quotient, that means what? It will always give you an even number. Okay. Now look here. Now when even number multiplied to quotient and it is exactly added to 1, So what is Q? Q is quotient, and quotient can be any number. Quotient can be any number. What can quotient be? It can be any number, beta. So here I'm just writing it as any number. Okay, quotient is what? Quotient is any number. So we will continue with Q only. For your understanding, I wrote, but here quotient is any positive number. Here Q is positive integer. Okay, here Q is any positive integer. Now look here, beta, even into Q will give you even. Now even into Q plus 1. So beta, even plus 1 will become odd. Here it is even into Q plus even number is added. So it will come even. Okay, now here even into Q, which is any number, is added, and on odd number 3 is added to it. So even plus odd is odd. So that's why this one will come odd. Okay, here even plus odd is odd. Here even number plus 0 is there, is exactly going to give even. Now beta, which one is coming odd? Which numbers are coming odd? When you are taking all positive, odd positive integers, which one is coming odd? Tell me beta, which one you are getting odd? Okay, so any integer you are taking, A is any integer. That is what Mohan numbers, A is any integer. And from Mohan numbers, what I am proving here is only those numbers of Mohan which is exactly odd is satisfying the condition 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. Other numbers are not satisfying this condition. I hope my children understood this point. Did you understood exactly, Vita, what you have to do here? Okay, V Kavya is answering, Madhumita is answering, Abhinami, V Kavya, Kamya, everyone is answering. Yes, and Abhinami, now you understood, beta. Now one more question is there because CBSE asked whatever question is there. First, we have to finish that questions. Fine. Now CBSE asked another question. How to attempt those questions are very, very important, beta. So I want you to understand the entire section of it and then respond. Till now you have understood, na, beta? Mustafa hence proved. Okay. Now next question is same pattern question. If I will give same pattern question more, you will generate more idea. So exactly question is show that exactly. Hey, who said exactly 1 minute, 5 minute level? So one question possible. I wrote exactly. Fine. Show that any positive integer, any positive odd integer positive odd integer is of the form is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, and 6q plus 5. What did I told my children? I told that what you are going to do is take very important point, and that is what? Algorithm. So using the Euclid division algorithm, by Euclid division algorithm, Euclid's division algorithm, that is A is equal to BQ plus R, where R must lie between 0 to B. Here it will be exactly B will become 6Q and R will be there, and R must lie between 0 to 6. That means R must be equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will not be there. Now previous question and this question did same. I told you now 4 was there. So you told 4 is the divisor. There 4 was the divisor. Here 6 is the divisor. So what can be the possible remainder? Possible remainder will always be less than. Possible remainder will always be less than 1. So here beta, now start doing it. So A is equal to 1 time it will become 6Q only when remainder 0. Then A is equal to 6Q plus 1 when remainder is 1. When A is equal to 6Q plus 2 when remainder is 2. When A is equal to 6Q plus 3 when remainder is 3. When A is equal to 6Q plus 4 when remainder is 4. Then A is equal to 6Q plus 5 when remainder is 5. Fine. So here, now this is exactly even number. This is even plus odd. So it is exactly coming odd. This is even plus even. So it is coming even. This is even plus odd. So it is coming odd. This is even plus even. It is coming odd. So now you started answering question. Acha. At the beginning of the session, you were telling you don't know how to solve the question. Now you started answering. So beta, what you have to do? You have to go to Euclid division lemma according to the question. Now Ajay, I hope you might have got the answer. Auntie, when 6 is there, why we are taking 6? Beta, because 6 is the divisor and that you have to take. So here 6 is the divisor. Yes, I have solved. So now you will be able to solve this type of question. Tell me quickly, beta. The last statement, hence any positive integer. You know what? If you will not write this last statement, you will lose 1 mark. Hence any positive integer is of the form any positive odd integer six q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5. My children will be able to represent this one.